Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April. I am starting my timer. I am putting my phone in airplane mode, and now I'm ready. So today we got a big box of stuff. This is all stuff I have made. This is my box of embellishments. And so we're going to go through these today and see what we have for a garden journal, because that's what we're making. So I am going to pick 10 things to put in here. So I'm just going to pull out this top basket here. And then I'm going to put the rest on the table behind me, because that was a lot. Okay. So, whoops. All right, so I've got, well, look at that. This is a pocket. It's a tuck and a card is what it is. And it's got a big flower on it, and it says gratitude, and it's got a butterfly. So this is one thing. That was easy. Okay, this is another tuck like that. So I don't necessarily want a second one of those in here. Let's do something else. I have hiccups, I apologize. This is from a garden book. It's a little pocket. It's cute. It will make a cute tuck or a pocket or something like that. This is blank, so I could actually just make this into something. So 1, 2, 3. So I can put something on the front and decorate it. Okay, so that gives us 3. So we're looking for 10 total. So let's see. This is nice, and it has the flower. 4. I'm going to have to spread these out because I'll keep forgetting and I'll keep counting them. So there's 4. Okay. That is pretty much what this triangle, or this, flat pocket is. So I'm not going to use that. This is actually pretty cute. I don't know if it's right for this journal, but it is cute with its 2 little, that has nothing to do with gardens. How do I like my coffee? Handed to me. I like it, but it's not for this journal. Okay. Wedding. This is another one of those tucks, so I don't want to do 2 of those in here. And another one. Let's see. That's a pocket with a card. This is a pocket with a card. Oh! This is a pocket with a card, and it's super cute garden one. So this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Look, I can count. This is a different color garden, but I like it. Pocket with a tag. So this is 6. This may be super easy. This is not the only thing I'm going to do to this journal. It's going to have tons of writing space, just because of it's got 80 pages in it. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to look for a belly band now, so I'm specifically going to, drop stuff. I'm specifically going to drop stuff. I dropped the cord for my phone so I can charge it. Okay. I'm going to add stuff to the pages in this. Okay. Let me look for belly bands because that is specifically what I want right now. Bear with me for just a moment. There's my belly bands. Okay. So let me grab a couple belly bands. 1, 2, 3. I've counted this so many times. 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is going to bring us to, let's see. These are nice neutral ones with the pockets in them. Which I can stamp on the pockets. So, yes. Okay. So now let's look for different kinds. Let's see. Oops. These are all the same. All the same, all the same. Okay. I like these. This one's fun. Let's see. La, la, la. I like this one too. So now we need to find cards for these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. How did I get 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. That's perfect. Now I just need one more thing. One more. I don't necessarily want belly band, but I don't necessarily not. Now this is a nice compromise. It's got flowers here and flowers on the card, so it's gardeny. And it's bright and it's fun, but I can still add to it. Well, that took way less time than I thought it was going to. So if you don't have any ephemera, you can make ephemera, which is how I got all this stuff. So these are going to go in, but first we've got to fix some of them up. So let's look at this one and see if it needs anything. It's got this cute little tag here, and it's a pocket like that. And then the tag goes in like this. So it's got space for writing on, which is awesome. It's got a little bunny on it. And it's got a bird, which is gardeny, and a butterfly, and a plant here, which is also gardeny. So the only thing I think that needs to happen to it is I would like to ink it. So I am going to grab my inks, and I'm going to start with Vintage Photo. I'm going to take Salvage Patina out of the mix right now because I don't have it out. And I'm just going to, this has writing space on it too. So I'm just going to ink around the edges because I'm going for a vintagey feel with vintage garden type feel. So I like inking the edges anyway, whether I'm doing a vintage garden feel or... Okay, there's that. Oh, this is what I need. I knew I was forgetting a thing. Okay, so look at this. I forgot about my cardboard thing. And I didn't even tell you what you need, but really you just need ephemera for this. And if you don't have any, this would be where you would make some. So we'll work on that too. But I do have plenty of videos where I make ephemera on my channel. And I will be making more videos on my channel where I make ephemera. This is actually a pretty stiff pocket too. which is nice. And now I've got to do both sides of this. Oh, this is a tag too, but it's stuck on now. But it is also a tag that I glued right onto this tag. Okay. Get some ink around the edges. Inking around the edges. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put this back together now that it is inked up. Didn't I have... I'm losing it. Okay, I'm just looking for a paper clip that I thought I had for it. It's probably right in front of my face, but I can't see it. So, grab a new one. Alright, so this one is ready to go. Now let's look at this one and see what we've got. Okay, this one is already inked. There's a word on here. It says Epiphany on here. There's a decoration on the pocket. The pocket is not inked. The card looks to be inked in Vintage Photo, so I'm going to ink also in Vintage Photo on this one because I want them to match. I think I'm going to round the edges on this. Okay. And I wanted to do that before I inked before I put the ink away. Okay. All right. So that is done, but I also think I need something on here. A word on here. So let me grab my words. Okay. My words live over my desk. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Now these are my words. Let's see. Braved in loving memory of. That's trash. Cool beans. Orange. Give. Given. Living. Living's good. Let's do that. Let's do that right there. Living. Like that. And I'll ink around it. And then I think I'm going to put one on here too. But let's do that one. There. Let's try a black one on here actually, now that I'm looking at it, because I really like the way that looked. Good. Good. I like it. That's exactly what it needed. Okay. And put my words here. I may need them again. Hello. Okay. Here's that. Alright. So I'm going to snip off the edges here. And I just made a list of words. And I typed it out. And then I put different fonts on it and different backgrounds and things like that. And that's how I made it. I made a bunch of words that I would want to use. And I pick the size when I print them out. And I like it. I don't know if you can really see my inking on this, but I figure I might as well. Okay, so I'm going to grab my glue. This is just Elmer's Glue Wall. But I put it in an art glitter glue bottle because I like the tip, and I made it so it'll come out. So it works. Because I can buy a gallon of this stuff easy. But I do also have art glitter glue. But it seems to be comparable. Okay, so now that one is all inked up and ready to go. Like that. Put that back on. Now this one, let's see. This one has a word on it, which is good. It goes in this way. So, unless you make it a tuck, like this, which I think is what I'm going to do. Instead of a pocket, maybe. I guess I'll figure that out when I put it on the page. But I'm going to grab this is my Crop-A-Dile corner chomper. And this is my 1/4 inch corner chomping corner thing. I'm not sure. Maybe E6000 will hold this, but does anybody know how to, my handle keeps falling off, sliding down. Wrong side. Anyway, I keep having to like move it up, but I can't make it stay, and I don't know how. So, alright, this one is not inked, and I am going to ink it, but I am going to use my next color of, oh, I just found the paper clip. I knew I had one, wasn't losing my mind. I knew it existed. Alright, so this is my walnut stain, and it's a brown, but it's a darker brown. And you don't have to ink the edges, but I really enjoy the way that it looks when the edges are inked, so I do it. Now, I would be willing to make a custom order where nothing was inked if you wanted to order a journal like that. Okay, so here is that, and now let's get this part inked. And either way, if I use it as a tuck or I use it as a pocket, either way I'm gonna not need the back done. Not need the back inked. Okay, so that's another one that's done. Okay, here, oh, that's right, this is that card that was already made but didn't have a picture on the front. So I can put a picture on the front of this and a picture on the front of this. Or I can decorate the front of this anyway. So how am I gonna do that? I know what I'm gonna do. I have, as soon as I find the right, I think this is the right thing. Yes. This is a basket of things that I've cut out, torn out, etc. This will not work. This will not work. Nope, nope. This will work. Possibly. Possible. That is too colorless. That's still pretty. Let's see. Oh, I like this. Well, it's still pretty blendy, but that's what I have this whole pile of scraps here for. So I am going to take this, which is probably nuts on the camera because it's sparkly. Okay. No idea why I'm using these scissors. They're just the ones I grabbed. I'm just cutting a chunk off of this, which obviously you can see, because I don't need all of it. So I can do this. Just cut there. There's that. And let's do it again on this one. But this one, I'm gonna cut anyway. La 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 la. Back to scraps. Back to scraps you go. Just trimming it a little bit because it's a little raggedy on the edge. And lots of times I like that, but I don't even know if this is gonna work. I guess we're gonna find out. That might be too much. But I thought, la 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 la. I like the idea, but I think there's too much. Let's try this. Okay. So we have just a little bit. And then I've got this paper. That could work. This might work better. We were going to try this, but that's okay. We tried it and we didn't love it. And then we tried to stick with it because we tried it. And now we're going to remember that it's paper, and I can use those pieces in another way. And I can trim this a little bit. Like that. That's much calmer. Aha. Now I'm just going to round these corners, and then I'm going to ink both of these squares, but I'm going to use my black ink because I want there to be some variety within the pages. And then we'll glue these down, and then we'll add decorations. Okay, black ink. And this is Black Soot Distress ink that I'm going around the edges with. And because I'm gluing the back down, I don't need to worry about inking the back. That's just something I do if you're going to see the back. So like this card, I will ink on the back. Alright, so I do dig this. So far, so good. Do I want to switch these? I think I do. I think I like it better like that. Cool. So now I'm gonna see with that. And that is, now it's a little busy for that. Do I just want the bird on here? No, I do not. Yeah, I'm going to leave the summer garden like that. And I'm going to ink around it. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to make it stick out. Watch this. It'll stick out way better. There. Much better. Okay. So, where am I at? 35. Okay. We've still got time. Now I am just fussy cutting around this flower, which means I'm just cutting it right up to the edge to cut it out. Now this is from a Shabby Dabby Doodah Digital, and she is a journal maker. And a digital is an electronic, it's electronic pictures. So you buy like a background page, or you buy background papers, or maybe some things to fussy cut like I did. That's what this is. This is something to fussy cut out. And so the digital image, then you can download it and you can use it according to the provisions that the creator has set out. So some people say you can only use them in personal works, and other people say you can use them like for your own businesses. So like this one, she says you can use them and sell the stuff you make with them. So here, I like that, and I'm gonna ink the edge a little bit. Well, no, a lot of it. I'm gonna ink the edge. That's what I'm saying. And this particular batch of fussy cuts had various sizes on the page of the same flower, it looked like. And you just cut them out. There. And now with the black on the edge, you can kind of, it doesn't blend into the background as much. Okay. Now I am going to stick this on using my glue wall. Da da da. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to glue this down. Making sure to get the edges and the corners, because I don't want it to peel up. Alright, there's that. I'm going to let that sit to dry for a minute. And I'm going to get to this. Okay, so we're going to glue this here, like this. Okay, and then this is going to get glued. Okay. I like that. Now, I grabbed this. This is a 1-inch circle punch so that I could punch a circle right in the front, because I like the way that looks. Now I've got to glue this back down, which it'll stay when I glue it to the page, but okay. Alright, now I'm inking the edges of the envelope. Pocket. This is a pocket, but I'm inking the edges of the pocket. Okay, and now, oop, there we go. Inking the edge of the card. And then I will ink the back of the card. And then we're going to put a tab at the top of the card. All right, now kind of want to use this. So I'm going to. I just pulled this, I moved it. I was trying to move it off my fabric container. But this is too cute. So it's a little bunny butt ribbon. So this is what I'm gonna use. La 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 la. There. And I'm gonna use my Tim Holtz tiny attacher to staple the little bunny butt. Okay. And now it's got a tab on it. And that is super cute. I love it. Alright. Because I think bunnies and gardens go together. Maybe, you know, not if you want to keep your garden, but I definitely think they're a combo. Alright, so this is all inked up. I didn't get this little punch out as much as I wanted to. Okay, that is all ready to go. Like that. Now, for this, I need something to go in it. So, I have some, I'm looking for cards that I have that don't have any homes. Oh, I could use this. I have, this is what I'll grab. This right here. Okay. I have these little notebooks that I've made that I can tuck right in. This one's cute. I think that's a little littler than I want. Here is, this one's thick. Let's see, I just want something maybe little. This, oh, that's cute, and it's pretty thin. And it folds over like that. And it has, it just, I think that one's too small. I like this one. This will work. And it matches nicely. And it's got the little notebook in here. And I can put something on the cover of the notebook. For example, ta-da! Okay, let's see. I've got this guy. Oops, I gotta put these back. Got this guy. Let's see what else I've got in here, because I do like these flower type things. I've got this, which is just a something that I cut out. Let's see. Creeping Time. Woolly Yarrow. See, I thought I had more flowery. Oh, this is a flowery thing. I like this. Let's do that. That looks gardeny. And now I'm looking for one more thing that I thought was in here. A little set of tickets, but nope, I don't see them, so that's okay. Let's see, I'll put this back up here. So I've got this. Let's see, this bird. I cut this bird out. Losing my stuff again. Losing my mind. Okay, well that's why I have more than one pair of scissors. It's one of those days. Alright. This little birdie is pretty cute. So we are almost at the end of the week, and our week ends with a half day. Oh, that's cute. Let's see. He's standing like that, so that's how I'm gonna put him. Anyway, our week ends tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. Everybody's weekend's tomorrow. And then the boys have vacation. Come on, Glue. You can do it. There we go. That's cute. That little guy. Now let's see what else we've got. I've got these tickets, and I want to stick these tickets right in there. So I'm going to, let's go back around in the circle, and I'll do vintage photo on this. I'm not going to decorate that with vintage photo. I did decorate the bird with black, but that's okay. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I cannot be held accountable. I was not paying attention. Alright, so these are cute though, these little tickets, and they're super easy to make, and I'm going to make some more coming up here soon, I think. Got some, got to see what I've got for ephemera and stuff, and what I need to make. Now I'm just going to go around this with the vintage photo. This is a belly band, so I'm going to stick this and this in the belly band. Okay, so far you've been watching me. Oh yeah, we had this thing. That's right. Let's put this. I don't love that. Let's keep looking. But maybe we stick this on here somewhere anyway. I've got a tree here. I could put a tree. It's just a little plain. This is cute, and it's just the name of a tomato. So that's gardeny. That is gardeny. We're gonna go with that. And I'm just gonna put something behind it. That's what we're gonna do. That's precisely what we're gonna do. Look what I've got. Now I've got this, and watch, it's gonna be perfect for this. Because it's just a little bit. Right? So, I'm gonna ink the edges. I'm gonna use my board because this is so thin. And it's gonna make it easier for me to ink if I'm using a background of cardboard. Yay. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna ink this because it's shiny and it's just gonna come off. Alright. Now, here's that. This is just from a garden, like a seed book, like a seed catalog that I got because I wanted to order seeds, but then I cut up the catalog because I like to cut up catalogs. It's one of my favorite things. All right. I like this. All right. So then there's that, and this is going to tuck in like that. So let's put these together, and we're going to call that complete. Get back in there. I had to put them back in the basket. There. Okay. That's another one complete. Where are we at for time? We got 20 minutes still. All right. Now here is this doohickey that I made. Now, if you just glue it here and here, this whole thing then becomes a belly band, and then also this is a belly band, which is how I intended it to be, so you can put more than one thing in. But it also takes up a little more space than just a skinny belly band. There's more to it visually speaking. All right, so I'm going to do what I don't usually do, and I'm going to do 1/2 inch corners. And this is done in Vintage Photo, so I'm going to grab my Vintage Photo again, which I should probably re-ink. Okay. Looks like I had already inked some of it. Okay. Now what do I want to do? Well, let's make something to go behind here. Bear with me for a second. Okay. Oops. I just clipped my... This is just one of my glue pages from when I'm gluing paper. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, so there's that. And then this is going to tuck behind, but it's too tall. I'm going to cut it down. Boop. There. This is actually a really good size now. Okay. So I grabbed just a pile of stuff from my big scraps. So this, I gotta unbury myself here. All right. Let go. All right. Got stuff jumping in my way now. Oh, there's my scissors. I knew they were right in front of me. Okay. That's my glue book. This is where I'm getting the pages from. This is my glue stick. It definitely feels like Friday today. My husband and I both agree, because the weekend starts tomorrow, I think is why it feels that way. So, and usually it starts later in the day. Okay. So there's that side. I like this. And I'm going to use this blue paper that I coffee dyed for the backing, because you'll be able to write on it. I coffee dyed and color dyed it. That's why it's blue and brown. And then I'm going to sew around the edges. But I want to put something in the middle to decorate it first. So, okay. I'm going to take my smusher, which is just 2 credit cards taped together so that I can use them to flatten stuff out and make sure everything's adhered the way I want it. Okay, trim my corners because that's what I do. Gonna go 1/4 inch again. All right, and now we're gonna look. I have, where'd it go? All right, so now I've got these things, which are, they're kind of bigger clusters that I made. And I want to see if I can find one that fits on here. I do like that one. And I could just tear the edge a little bit, or see if it would even fit in without tearing the edge a little bit. Let's see. It might actually fit. But I think I'm going to tear the edge a little bit anyway. Just make it a little smaller. Let's see. Does that work now? It does. Perfectly. Okay. And so we have inked in Vintage Photo. I probably need to re-ink my everything, but I haven't been able to do it yet. Not because I can't, but because I just haven't done it yet. Because I worry I'm going to over ink, mess up my ink pad. Okay, straight line. Hello. Here we go. There. That's nice. So I'm going to glue it down. Now when I have something like, this is parchment paper, and I used it when I was coffee dyeing, and then I used it on this. I put something behind it. I always make sure there's something behind it so that I can glue it down, because the parchment paper will not glue down. So see how I sewed this whole contraption together with, I sewed around this to keep the whole thing together. And that is, actually I should probably glue this down too. And that is what held this together. And so if I have something on the back, the whole thing will stay down. Okay, see, and then this is not gonna stay down because it's pretty much rejects glue. All right, so now I'm going to, what am I gonna do? I'm going to I'm gonna stamp on here. I've just got a $1 acrylic block, and this is a stamp that I got at the dollar store, which I think is pretty cool because it was a nice set of stamps that I just got from the dollar store. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to take a second and zip this right on the sewing machine, which you do not need to have a sewing machine in order to make a journal. You don't even have to sew the pages in, you could glue them in. But I definitely want to go around the edge of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, it is sewn around now. Just clip my strings here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, do I want... That's going to be a pain in the butt unless I put it on a page so that it goes in this way, which might be what I have to do. Because again, like I said, this isn't going to lay down, so maybe... I did not think this part through, I guess, but it'll be fine. Okay. What am I gonna do? I mean, nothing, I guess. Put it in this way. Okay. So I'm gonna grab my, whoops, because I already used the bunny ribbon. We got like 10 minutes left. Just under. Okay. So I have this piece of lace that I've been working off. And I want a tab on here, I think, of some sort. Okay, so if I do it like this, nope, I gotta do it like this because I want it to go in and out this way. So maybe this will help me remember that. All right, so I'm good because this is so big. I'm gonna use I'm using regular staples anyway. I'm gonna use 2 regular staples because it's big. Okay. There. That's cute. I like that. Okay. I feel like I don't have a focal point here. So what I'm going to do is grab, these are my clusters. I want something up here to cover this up because it's a very indistinct stamp and there's no real reason to keep it. So this looks like the same colors-ish that I'm using. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to glue this down here, if it lets me. Okay. There's that. So it's just going to cover up that piece of the thing I didn't really love. And now we look for a little bit, which this is good. Remember, is good. I'm going to ink it because I inked the other things on this. Probably should be using my cardboard to ink it because it's not very sturdy and it could rip, but I'm here and here we are. Ta-da! Remember. And I always like to kind of go back and forth and work the glue a little bit so it doesn't create air bubbles because I want it to wrap around the staple. I don't know if it does anything, but that's like in my head how it works. So that's what I do. All right. So that is done. And we've only got 5 minutes left. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to look at what we've already done. We'll clear the decks. Let's clear the decks. I haven't done that lately. Clear the decks. And this is what we've got so far. We've got this. We've got this, the belly band with the 2 tuck-ins. This pocket with a tag. This trash. This pocket with a tag. This scrap. And again, I haven't figured out yet if I'm going to use this as a tuck and tuck it in like this, or if I'm going to make it a pocket like this. And if I want to do that, is it even going to fit? Who knows? I'm going to sew around this because it's not holding very well. So I'm going to do that real quick right now. Okay, almost. I'm getting there. All right, so I went right across my... I don't like going around these things because I think it looks terrible when I do it. Not that I don't think other people can do it just fine. Just me. Just me. So, I just sew straight across it. There. So those two are done. And we've got this and this and this. And then we've got this one, which we added the words to. We inked around. I'll probably sew around this one too. Yep, right now. I've got time. Okay, still going. There we go. Okay, same deal. Went across the Great Divide. Okay. Now that one's ready, and then this one's ready. So that is what we've done today. And so next time we will finish up this ephemera, and we will look and see what else we're going to do in the book. Put it in, that kind of thing. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.